medal for speed skaters in that Olympics. It was the only gold medal won by any U.S. athlete in those games.
He's back today.
Terry McDermott returned to the games in 1968, and TV-going color wasn't the only thing that had changed since 1964.
Terry's about 7 pounds heavier than he was 4 years ago. Married, has 3 children. He's not barbering anymore. He used to live in Essexville, Michigan, up on Saginaw Bay. Now lives in Birmingham, where he's a sales representative.
One thing hadn't changed. Once again, he was the underdog.
Keller of Germany in first place. Thomason of Norway in second. Grisham of the Soviet Union in third. All 3 Americans are down below them. So this is the last chance the United States has for a medal.
And once again, McDermott came through, skating from the last seed into second place. But McDermott's come-from-behind finish wasn't the only great speed skating story to come out of Grenoble, France in 1968.
And next on the rink, the first of the United States hopefuls, Mary Myers, a 22-year-old student at the University of Minnesota. Mary is on the inside.
500-meter world champion Mary Myers skated her 500-meter in 46.3, good enough to eventually put her in second place, but not by herself, at least not for long.
And here is Diane Holm, 16 years old, and she knows now what she has to shoot for.
Holm also skated 46.3, tying Myers, and announcers soon learned how to pronounce Holm's name. And then Jenny Fish, substituted in for a sick Jean Ashworth, skated her 500 meters, and the time was
46.3. Imagine that. Fantastic. She has tied Mary Myers and Diane Holm. A 3-way tie, 3 United States girls posting exactly the same time.
It was because of this 3-way tie that Olympic and world competitions started going down to the 100th of a second after the 68 games. And that wasn't the last time we saw Diane Holm at the Grenoble Olympics. She also won a bronze in the 1,000. And there was more to come.
Here she comes to the bell lap, and she's got a time here of 4 minutes, 18 seconds, .5, as she comes by to do her final 400.
4 years later, it was Sapporo, the 3,000 meter. Diane added another silver to her medal collection.
She's got to beat 5 minutes, 1 second, .7. Statkovich is in the lead at this point. Diane skating in the third pair, and she makes the turn. And here she comes down this final stretch, and she's going good. Terry.
She still has a great deal of strength left in this last 100 meter. She's skating an excellent race.
She always did. As the commentators kept repeating, no one trained as hard as Diane Holm. But it was the 1,500 meter where Diane finally struck gold, giving her more Olympic medals than any other U.S. skater, a medal for each distance in the Olympics. But if Diane Holm had become the veteran, there was a new star rising at the Sapporo Games, 16-year-old Ann Henning. She skated to a bronze in the 1,000, but it was the unique way she won gold in the 500 that everyone remembers.
With her tremendous tempo and leg power, Ann comes through the second turn on the way to a possible world record. Then one of the rarest incidents in Olympic history. She suddenly stands up to avoid Berger of Canada crossing from the inside lane.
It didn't matter. Henning won the race, but she still got a reskate, won the race again, and took home 2 medals.
This is Peter Mueller of the United States. He holds the American record for the 1,000 and 1:18:30 100s. He'll be on the inside lane, and on the outside lane from France will be Emmanuel Michon. And Ann, starting early is not the place to be.
Actually, the announcer was dead wrong. The weather turned fall, and Peter Mueller, always a technically excellent skater, takes home gold for the 1,000. And then there was the newcomer.
This is Immerfall coming from the outer, chasing Moratov down the backstretch. Both skaters are skating very good.
They sure were. Muratov got the silver, Immerfall the bronze. And the medal prospecting wasn't over. Leah Paulus, disappointed in the 1,500 and the 500, skates to silver in the 1,000.
20 meters, and Leah Paulus across the line in 1:28:57.
And then there was Sheila Young.
100 meters to go. The time to beat 43:12.
She's gonna do it.
Sheila Young.
And she's gonna do it.
Across the
She did it.
Sheila Young.
She did it all right. Gold in the 500 meter, silver in the 1,500 meter, and bronze in the 1,000. Innsbruck, 1976. 4 skaters, 6 medals. Didn't seem like it could get any better than this.
And of course we know, the world knows, that Heiden won the gold in both the 500 and the 5,000, and we've got a good start. Eric Heiden, starting on the inner, will work his way through that very first tight turn. He's got it going smoothly, well up on his skates, and Power coming down off the first turn.
Power is exactly what Eric Heiden had. Power, technique, endurance, everything, including 5 gold medals.
I've seen him become 3 times in one season world champion. He became world champion all round, he became world champion sprint, and he became world champion junior in one season. So that's impressive, that's really impressive. He was very great.
He was so good that nobody else thought it was possible to beat him.
The American, he was outstanding. And he skated as fast as he had to do in the longer distances just to win. And if he had been skating in the 1990s, I think he would have been the fastest, because Eric Heiden is the best skater the world has ever seen.
5 times the world watched as the American flag went up and the national anthem played on.
second. Comes Lee moving up. Got the last 50 meters. Here we go. Unofficially Alatawi, Lee, Noe, and Lee. So we have the first heat of the Junior AB Senior Men's 1400 semifinal. We got Jeremy Song, Landon Bogey, Eric Kwai, Edward Nagel, and Roman Hastings.
Go to the start. Ready?
Okay, we got a little jockeying for position here on the start. And there they go. All right, folks, we've got 2 laps to go. Bogey's in the lead. Bell app. We go to the last 100 meters. Bogey with the commanding lead. It's like Jeremy Song, unofficially in second. So it's Heat 2. We have Jaden O, Riley Martin, Aaron Chow, Kieran Collins, and Adriel Eland Gissa.
Go to the start. Ready?
Rolling anxiety in 3, 2, 1. Anxiety, keep on trying me. I feel it quietly, trying to silence me. Yeah. Anxiety, shake it off of me. Somebody's watching me. Is my anxiety.
3 laps to go. We got Riley Martin in the lead, and that's Riley Martin Sr. Two laps to go. We got Collins drafting on the second spot.
What's in that clear blue water? No limits, no borders. What's in that new world order? Marco, Polo, Negro run from Popo. That blue light and that rojo. And it's like I get this tightness in my chest, like an elephant is standing on me.
Okay, we got the bell wrap.
Take over.
Looks like we still got Martin. Half lap to go. Here they come with the last 50 meters. Unofficially, Kieran Collins. We're going to have a resurface and lunch. And estimated start time right now is 11:35.
Thinking about me and you and what we could have been if I'd said something. I'm cautious, so maybe it's my fault. I stopped this, was terrified to fall in love with my
Expected restart time again is 11:35 after resurfacing and lunch.
I'm just gonna close my eyes. I wish that you had read my mind. Now I'm just a girl you left behind. Ooh, I wonder what it's like if you could hold me through the night. Will I ever know? Please don't take it from me, San Francisco. I think about the night when you said you booked a flight. I never let it show. Don't forget me in San Francisco. Tell me, is it gray like they say? Are you taking cable cars to all the places I pinned on that map for you? Are you thinking of me too? Ooh, if only you knew. Would you come back for me? I should've never let you leave.
Was on the line briefly, but stepped off. And ready to go.
7.5 laps. Pick up whenever you call.
Just about 4 miles. No, just about 2 miles. 3 kilometers.
And in the green behind her on the inside lane, Anna Rakita from Austria. And on the outside lane, Zhu Jinjin from China. So it's a very good start. You can see the shadow's getting very long on the ice. The sun is hitting us right in the face right now, so it's getting long.
Ladies are skating through the shadows. Backstretch, switching lanes. They get a word of encouragement from their coaches. They get their opening split times. And think about the next lap until they see their coach again.
But they're not posting any times on I'm sure they're keeping track of that.
Electronic, there's always for air and starting gun air.
Yeah, in fact, both there are no tires. Timing is in effect. Even they're mentioning in a PA system, racing by yourself has to be tough, especially something that's 3,000 meters. Set a really low pace. You can't look at the board anymore, things like that. This has to be just very difficult.
There is a lane switch. Jinjin has a nice rhythm in the straight lines, really nice rhythm in the corners. Pushing a little back and right leg, maybe more just straight out to the side. Rakita at a time, that last lap of 36.45.
It's actually a bit of a faster pace than we saw in the first quartet.
Not bad. It's early in the race yet, but she's actually looking good, using one arm on the straightaway for the rhythm.
Under the shadow, where the roots collide, a serpent
Kova's taking it pretty easy right now. See if she can turn it up later
its tongue so sharp, its gaze so wide, it never sways, it never lied.
Behind her,
Jinjin's
no venom drip, no secrets to hide. The serpent spoke, the earth complied. Oh, the serpent never lied. It told the tales the world denied. With every
that can be pretty disheartening. You're already in a lot of pain with the race, and then to have someone fly by you with such speed, just it's the last nail in the coffin, so to speak.
The wind would howl, the river scream,
Jinjin's really got a nice rhythm.
but still its voice cut through the dream. It spoke of hearts, both cracked and clean. A prophet's curse, or so it seemed.
She's coming down to the last.
No forked deceit, no gilded guise. Just steady truth in endless time.
light.
It should be back to the electronic timing.
Well, it looked like Jin Jin was probably the closest skater to beating the 4:29, so, you know, if we get her score, that's important, but the rest were farther behind.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do.
On the outside, Mara Lewis,
Like you do.
Canada.
And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude.
Darren Crowley both
But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, enjoy my company, my company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know my little heart to get, baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you give me just a little bit of something we can work it with. But all you do is push me out.
Right behind at 35.
But I like it anyways, 'cause I think I'm getting closer to you every day. I know you'll come around to me eventually. Just sit back, relax, enjoy my company. Oh baby, trust me, once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know. Mystical, magical, oh baby, it's mystical, magical.
Darren Crowley both staying around the 35-36 range, so they're slipping a slight bit, but after the first 2 laps or 3 laps that they had at such a good pace, it's not going to matter much, as long as they can fall in and hold it around 35 or 36.
You saw the coach there giving encouragement to the skaters.
Anadera coming back around once again. 35.54, and Crowley slipping a bit down to 36.11.
Still keeping Anadera in her sights. She's able to match her stroke, and even as the legs start to burn more, she's doing a great job of keeping up with her pair.
And the bell lap starting for Anadera and Crowley. Both of them still running 35 and 36 laps. It's a pretty good pace, so they're going to make it run at it.
Here we go. They've got 500 meters or 50 meters left, coming around the last corner. Anadera coming down the home stretch. Undoubtedly, she'll be swinging both arms here. Give it 100%. Same with Crowley. You see her coming down.
Has a shot to set the record here, and 429.77. Crowley comes out at 432.87.
good time for both skaters. I'm sure Margaret's got to be really pleased with being that close to the track record.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these girls are setting outdoor records for themselves.
Haugli comes in at 4:33, and Selin comes in at 4:38. So a couple other good scores.
Wow.
And halfway through our 6 quartets, we're going to head to the 4th one. On the inside lane for the Netherlands is Annette Gerritsen. There you see her on the inside, and on the outside, Lee Sang-hwa for Korea.
Once again, watch the Dutch lady. They tend to have some very good endurance athletes on their team. Let's see what she can do here.
And a clean start for both. On the near side, that's Lee Sang-hwa for Korea. In the grouping behind them, the same quartet, from Canada on the inside lane is going to be Brittany Schuessler. And next to her, her right, our left, from the Netherlands, Jorien Voorhuis. And a very fast, clean start for the both of them.
They both got off to a clean start. They're all both on the same lap. Another Dutch skater here.
20.22 for Schuessler and 20.01. And both of them very good starts on their first marked time, first lap. A couple of very fast laps.
The Dutch are aggressive.
Yep.
This is their race. They want to make up some ground. They may not have it in the sprint, but they sure want to go for it in the distance and gain some placings on their competition.
Gerritsen coming around for the Netherlands, sets it at a 35. And Sang-hwa 36, so slowing down a bit off the pace, but if they can keep that consistently, they can get down around the 429s. Also coming around now, Voorhuis for the Netherlands in the 35s, and Brittany Schuessler also on 35.91, so both keeping around that 35 pace.
Just look at that rhythm. Look at how she's swinging her arm, keeping her feet moving, getting a good glide, but just not long enough to build too much lactic acid. She's got a good endurance pace there.
Now describe how the ice gets. You have a whole day of, sun right above you, no clouds, things are getting hotter. We talked about how the ice can get faster for a while and then slow down. Now the sun's getting a little bit farther down in the sky, the shadows are getting longer, and things are starting to cool down. What happens to the ice at that point?
A lot faster.
Yeah.
It's especially since in the last hour or so, it's really seemed to have, the sun's had a negative effect and gotten maybe a little too soft.
Mm-hmm.
But now that the sun's getting a little further down the sky, we have a little overcast clouds, the shadow in the backstretch. It's going to get faster, it's going to get harder with a better glide.
Sang-hwa slowing down considerably now. Her last lap was 38. So starting out at a blistering pace and now slowing down fast. Schuessler still coming in at a 36, which is a good pace.
There's the Dutch again. Man, just like clockwork. Swinging that arm, keeping it moving. 36.8 for her lap time.
Sang-hwa had a 38.
This is coming up on 500 meters to go.
As Gertsen and Songhua both on their bell laps. Again, Sablikova with 4:29 has the lead. Just behind her is Anodera.
Keeping the speed up right on the blocks. This is it. Last 100 meters. Looking so strong.
Gerritsen coming around, not going to take first, but posting a time of about 4:34. And coming up is Songhua, really starting to look a little bit tired, dropping back.
Oh, yeah.
Songhua at 4:44. Just behind her is Vorhaus at
4:28, it looks like.
Yeah, 4:28, which would be not only a new track record, but first place.
A nice race.
So Vorhaus coming right on the tails of Songhua, who started slowing down. 4:28.66, another track record, and good enough for first place.
Crawley still in third place, holding her with a time of 4:32.37. Crawley from the USA.
So now in the fifth quartet of six, in the ninth pair on the inside lane is going to be Lee Jung-Young. There she is. And on the outside lane is Bianca Anghel from Romania. Again, these last 8 skaters are going to be the quick ones. We've seen the track record drop twice so far. We could see it drop again. Again, in the men's, the last 8 skaters broke the previous track record. A clean start for both. And it looks like Jun-Young takes the early lead around the corner. In the group behind them on the inside track from Japan is Maki Tsuji. And from Russia, Yekaterina Labsheva.
Jun-Woon is currently placed 9th. So let's see if she can move up in those standings. Maybe even end in the medals.
21-second split times for both Jun-Young and Anghel, which is right around average. .32.11 for Lee Jun-Young from Korea, so a very good first lap time. Just behind her is Lebsheva with 34, which is it's impressive even for the men's 3,000 meter, but for the women's, they need to really be careful of a pace. You can't keep a 32-second pace for 7.5 laps.
Well, I got to give her credit. She's being aggressive. It's looking like a great race here between these two ladies. Good rhythm. Nice little glide there.
Tsuji and Labsheva both around 35, which is a pretty decent pace. There you see Lee Jun-Young. 35.47, so right away she's dropped about 3 seconds from one lap to another, which is the way it should be. They should be around 35. 32 was a very fast time to have on their first lap.
It's a fast time, but I just hope that she can hold on and not drop any more time off her laps. Just gotta using her arm to get some good momentum and try to keep her rhythm up.
That lap was 36.52, so continuing to slow. And 36.80 for Anghel.
Japanese using everything she has, shorter than her Russian pair, but still being able to use her short legs to power through, and her smaller body frame to sit lower, less wind to push. Perfect view there of the benefit of being small.
Lee Ju-young from Korea now back to 37 seconds for laps. So although she looks like she's picking up speed, she's actually dropping. So it went from 32 to about 35, 36, 37. So slowing down as the race goes.
This is where those fine motor skills in your legs aren't there as well as they were in the first part of the race, and you really have to be careful so you don't fall or trip on your blades in the corner. Things can start getting really shaky.
Lee Ju-young at 37.37, so she's tapered off, coming into her bell lap.
And she still looks like she's given it everything she has.
Yep. She's going to easily finish ahead of Bianca Angel. Although Labsheva finished with a 36, but coming around the corner, there you see her there, Lee Ju-young. Really pushing down towards it, and she will finish with a 4:31. And Angel gets 4:34. So it started out as a great lap, tapered back a little bit, but it's still near top 5, depending on what the last 4 do. Ekaterina Labsheva coming down on the inner lane will finish 4:36, it looks like. And just behind at 4:40, it's Suji. So the time started fast in the early laps, Jason, but tapered back near the end. You know, probably used a little bit too much at the beginning. There's Riko Ishino on the inside lane for Japan, and on the outside, she'll be racing against Irene Wust.
This is the big stuff right here. A lot on the line. This is when Shannon can defend her junior world champion title.
Well, we talked about it. Riko Ishino, in order to overtake Shannon Rempel, has to beat her by a full, well over 6 seconds. So it's going to be difficult. Ishino's going to have a really great 3,000 meters.
You know, Mark, I think that's her strength. The long races are Ishino's strength. So I'm sure Shannon's not counting her chickens yet.
A fair start for the two of them. In the last grouping on the inside is Shannon Rempel right there, defending world champion. And to the left of her, Maria Lamb, which is, of course, you said this is her best one, is 3,000 meters here.
That's right. She's definitely an endurance athlete. Loves.
We talked about Maria's, strengths are the longer races, and she gave us a moment of her time to tell us exactly why.
I guess I'm better at them, so I like what I do better at, but I always like the long races. I think you have time to really get into a good rhythm.
2 minutes till we resume racing in this pack style side of the event. We're going to have our Junior E, our Junior Ds, our Junior Cs.
Very recognizable to you.
Then the Masters, both sides, and then the Junior AB Senior combined group. So 2 minutes till races resume. Athletes, get ready.
To take credit for where she is now, but just neat to see another one of our Minnesota skaters, Wisconsin skaters doing so well. Maria's coming back here. She pulled ahead of Shannon on this last lap.
Lamb had a 34-second lap on that last one, and this deep into the race is very impressive. Ashino at 34, still at a 34, and Wust at a 34.76. So great paces, late into this match for all 4 of these skaters.
They all know what's on the line here.
Yep, absolutely.
This is first, second, third place, Junior World Championships. Looks like Shannon's responded.
Yep.
Okay, coming to the line now should be the Junior E Women's 600 final. And in this race, we have Ada Cow, Zoe Baron Eschleman, Luciana Molinares Rodriguez, Julia Dahlmeyer, Isabella Ramos Young, Evangeline Millis, and Carolyn Sehi Lippert.
Go to the start. Ready.
2 months since you got back. How have you been? And are you bored yet? The weather ain't been bad if you're in a masochistic post. And every photograph that's taken here is from the summer.
One lap to go, 1 lap to go. Looks like Molinares Rodriguez has gone out to a clear lead here.
Makes a lot of sense. This place is such great motivation for anyone trying to move away from hibernation. You.
And the last 50 meters, coming through the line first, Luciana Molinares Rodriguez. Here comes the rest of the racers. And coming through the line, Ada Sao and Carolyn Sehi Lippert. Coming out to the line now, the Junior E Men's 600 final. And in this race, we have Radley Richardson, Aaron Zhao, Ethan Zhao, Winston Dang, Mason Ha, Leo Boji, and Henry Shields.
Go to the start. Ready.
And they're off. And there's a lap to go, 1 lap to go. Mason Ha taking a clear lead. Ha out to a good lead by about 5 meters. And 2 athletes in hot pursuit coming into the final turn. Looks like this might be a battle for second place. And through the finish line, Mason Ha And for second place, it may be too close to call. Winston Dang and Aaron Zhao, and too close to call for second there. Heading out to the line now is the Junior D Women's 600-meter final. That's a lap and a half. In this race, we have Nikita Quezon, Alice Chamberlain, Xin Dang, Charlotte Ribicki, Chloe Kim, Katrina Bjergard, and Tilly Quant.
Go to the start. Ready.
And they're off. Chloe Kim out to a commanding lead. She's followed by Tilly Quant. Looks like 3 athletes will be fighting for that second place.
Break it down and I had the whole world watching. But the worst part is really who watched me. Every night I cried, I almost died, and nobody close tried to stop me. Long as everybody getting paid, right?
50 meters to go, 50 meters to go.
So nobody tripping. Bet if I ever fall off, everybody go miss. At night, I'm sitting in the dark room thinking, probably why I always end up drinking. Yes, I'm very depressed. How can somebody
Looks like Tilly Quant in second. First place was Chloe. Great race.
Little did he know. I'm about to stress. Yeah, pigtails around his neck. But this ain't domestic. Ay, think it's going down. Now he's stand corrected. Ay, depressed. I'm about to stress him. Ay, damn, I got problems. Never thought a like me would ever hit rock bottom. Man, I miss my parents. Way too anxious. Always cancel my plans. Pulled up, caught him cheating. Getting his suck in the same spot I'm sleeping. Lord,
Coming out to the line now, the Junior D Men's 600 final. In this race, we have 4 athletes: Carl Ganganis, Rafferty Richardson, Carson Bjergard, and Ethan Cheetah.
Go to the start. Ready. Skaters back off the line. False start, position 2. This race has 1 false start. Go to the start. Ready.
And we're underway.
I'm about to stress him. I ain't going, yeah, no emotion. Ay, back outside, yeah, back in motion. Ay, he keep calling, I ignore it. He say I'm crazy, don't I know it?
With a lap to go, Ganganis out in the lead. Ooh, headed in the final corner. Looks like this might be a close finish. And it looks like Rafferty Richardson slightly edging out Carl Ganganis. Then Carson Biergaard. And finally, Ethan Cheetah coming through. So our Junior D Men's 6 final. Coming out to the line now. The A final in this Junior D Men's. 7 athletes. We have Eric Nichols, Brian Lee, Jason Cole, Louis Finnegan, Ali Ranta, Nicholas Lorenz, and Isaac Tepe.
Go to the start. Ready.
What you said, reeling, feeding, feeling filled by everything you fed. I see you as you see yourself through all the books you read, overwhelmed with guilt and realizing the disease. You give me chills, I've had it with the chills. I'm nothing, you are nothing, we are.
One lap to go, 1 lap to go. We got Louis Finnegan out to a clear lead, followed by Jason Cole.
I see you there rejecting all the earthly power, protecting and dissecting till you've emptied every hour. We jump into the pond, then we come into the shower. You lay upon the pillow.
This looks like it's going to be a heck of a finish. Final 10 meters. That will be too close to call. Unofficially to me, it appeared Jason Cole may have taken that one. We'll have to check with the photo finish technology. I've just been informed we have a slight 2-minute delay to get this Jumbotron under control.
Well, I walked into your dagger for the last time. It's like trying to start a fire with matches in the snow, where you can't seem to hold me, can't seem to let me go. So I can't find surrender, and I can't keep control. You turn me inside out, and then you want the outside in. You spin me all around, then you ask me not to spin. You say you wanna be alone, and you want children. You wanna be with me, you wanna be with him. You give me chills, I've had it with the chills. I'm nothing, you are nothing, we are nothing with the pills. I'm empty till she feels, alive until she kills. And her vampire empire I am. Falling, yeah. Falling, yeah. Falling, yeah. Falling,
What's my toxic trait? If I see a boy with the same kettle as me, then I toss that thing in the safe, won't wear it again cause you made it. If your name ain't Fred, then you can't relate. If your name
Okay, at the line now is the Junior C Women's 1,000 final. That's 2.5 laps. We have 7 athletes. Valerie Molinares Rodriguez, Isabel Cheetah, Eileen O, Allison La, Gwen Vanderhayden, Libby Anderson and Juliet Song.
Go to the start. Ready.
I know that my carbon footprint's large. The Urus drinks, I still wear minks. We bought on the PJ stinks. Be direct, I don't take hints. She's keen, but I ain't convinced. She thinks I'm stush. See me running up that hill.
2 laps to go now.
The man them don't talk, they whoosh. I don't jump on the tune and talk about it and shush. I'd rather make zigs and
Isabel Cheetah leading the pack.
and smile. But I pay for the kitchen towel. Care for my bro, that's an AP ashtray. Man's got to ash this in style. Call me Big Mac or Muhammad Ali. They were gassed up, now they're running on E. I've been outside since summer 03. Now my new girl's got more money than me. What's my toxic trait? If I see a boy with the same kettle as me, then I toss that thing in the safe. Won't wear it again, cause you made it. If your name ain't Fred, then you can't relate. If your name ain't Santan, you ain't my mate. If your name ain't Storms, then you ain't the... Just a pair of stars. Tell Greta to allow me, I know that.
Okay, pace hastening here now. Coming on the outside, some Puget Sound athletes.
Be direct, I don't take hints. She's keen, but I ain't convinced. She wanna link up, tell her
That's Juliet Song moving up to the front, followed by her teammate.
they got a lot to say, but not to pay. We're not the same on a hotter state with a box of. They know my toxic trait. Like the watches, the kicks are red. You can smell when the
Now we got Valerie moving back to the front.
told bro, hold this with care. She's hanging around, I know that you messed her. Shh, I know that you kissed her. Yeah, they call me family guy, cause she like me, so did her sister.
And through the finish line, that second place will be too close to call, but unofficially, we have Valerie Molinares Rodriguez in first.
Just a pair of stars, watch them ring, that's a pair of cars. Nah, she ain't wearing bras, couldn't sit where they are. You're mad, they paid to see me. Sending you came discreetly. Some rappers prayed to be me. Got my watch and made it meaty. What's my toxic trait? If I see a boy with the same kettle as me, then I toss that thing in the safe. Won't wear it again, cause you made it. If your name ain't Fred, then you can't relate. If your name ain't Santan, you ain't my mate. If your name ain't Storms, then you ain't the...
At the line now, 2 athletes in our Junior C Men's 1000 final. We have Aaron Lee and Maximilian Leiser.
Go to the start. Ready.
Two to go. Aaron Lee looking like he's pacing himself well, followed by Maximilian. And with a lap to go, Aaron Lee still in the front, followed by Maximilian Leiser. And through the finish line, Lee with the finishing time, 1:34.27. And Maximilian Leiser, 1:49.3. Coming out to the line now, the A final of our Junior C men's. 7 athletes. We have Ashwin Kunduru, Dakota Quant, James Ribicki, John Tepe, Tariq Elatawi, Colin Lee, and Davin Noe.
Go to the start. Ready.
Two laps to go, 2 laps to go. Skaters in a nice pack. Things starting to pick up now. We got James Ribicki, followed by Quant and Noe. Pardon me, Elatawi, followed by Kunduru and Lee. Then Tepe and Ribicki. These guys are really going for it, coming into the final turn. This is going to be close. Good kick out. Looks like Kunduru, Elatawi, followed by Lee. Next up is our Master Women's 1000 final. In this race, we have Julie Noe, Gretchen Hauer, Susan Klein, Andrea Sujapun, and Sarah Cushman.
Go to the start. Ready?
Okay, it looks like Cushman, Sujapun, Noe, Klein, and Hauer. With a lap to go. That's Cushman out in the lead. Followed by Sujapun. Followed by Noe, and Klein, and Hauer. through the finish. That was Sarah Cushman. And that was Andrea Sujapun. And this is a little closer finish here for Julie Noe, Susan Klein, and Gretchen Hauer. Coming out to the line now, the Master Men's 1,000 final. 8 athletes. We have Paul Pudait, Jim Gildelamadrid, Edison Gika, Gary Groen, Jeff Terwilliger, Richard Furr, Paul Good, and Jeremy Kerslake.
Go to the start. Ready?
Okay, we got Good, Terwilliger, Kerslake, Pudait, and Gildelamadrid. There was Paul Good and Jeff Terwilliger still out there in the lead, followed by Jeremy Kerslake. And then the main pack. Okay, rounding this final corner. Looks like this is going to be a close one. Looks like Terwilliger, followed by Good, followed by Kerslake. And here comes our main pack. 50 meters to go. Followed by Furr, Gildelamadrid, Groen, Pudait, and Gika. That was our Master Men's 1,000 final. Coming out to the line now is the Junior A, B, and Senior Women's 1,400 meter final. That's 3.5 laps. We have 4 athletes: Claire Jung, Audrey Hahn, Keely Whitcomb, and Caitlin Lee.
Go to the start. Ready?
Out to a commanding lead, we have Whitcomb, followed by the athletes Han, Lee, and Jung.
Coming towards her, stuck still, no turning back. She hid around corners and she hid under beds. She killed it with kisses, and from it she fled. With every bubble,
Whitcomb still out there in the lead, followed by our Puget Sound athletes, Audrey Hahn, Caitlin Lee, and Claire Jung. One to go, one lap to go for Whitcomb. She's taking this one out from the gun. And one to go for the Puget Sound athletes. Looks like Jung, Han, and Lee. And that's Whitcomb with her time, 2:11:55. And here comes those Puget Sound athletes, last 50 to go. And it looks like Jung, Lee, and Han. Okay, coming to the line now, the junior A, B, and senior men's 1400 final. We have three athletes: Roman Hastings, Eric Ju Choi, and Aaron Choi.
Go to the start. Ready?
And they're off.
Man, I got this swag. My hat matching my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. Yo, man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag.
Roman Hastings out front, followed by the two athletes, Choi.
You know I'm poppin' tag. Yo, man, I got that swag when I serve. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic. Big polo on my body, got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surfing, I'm swag, I'm surfing, I'm swag, I'm surfing. I'm clean like this detergent on Patron, yeah, I'm gone. Purple by the zone, yeah, I'm smoking strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag.
Looks like things are opening up in this race just a little bit. You still have Hastings leading off. Right in front on his heels is Eric Choi. But now he's starting to make a gap there on the backstretch of about 10 meters. And coming around the final lap. coming through the line unofficially, officially, Roman Hastings. Doing his little dance, and then we got Eric Choi. And coming to the line now, Aaron Choi. That was our B final in the junior AB and senior men's 1400. Coming out to the line now is the A final of the junior AB senior men's 1400. We have 7 athletes. Kieran Collins, Adriel Elron Gika, Riley Martin, Jaden O, Landon Boji, Jeremy Song, and Edward Nagel.
Go to the start. Ready?
And they're off. Looks like they're starting out with a considerably faster pace in this 1400 final. 3 laps to go as they pass the finish line area. We have Boji, Martin, Nagel, Song, and Collins.
You might see me in a black Mustang, no gang. Then leave for the back door in a black van. Or see me in a Maybach, lay back with a tick-ting, getting break back. Or see me gas cat in a bouquet.
2 to go, 2 to go.
Too flashy. Ride more backseat than a black cabbie. Might see me in a black Audi, just lie me. With my gang full rowdy. Beg you, give me space, please don't crowd me.
We got an athlete coming around on the outside, trying to fit in there. They're still fighting for position.
And I want the yards to glove a touchdown.
And with 1 to go, Martin, Boji, Collins, Song, and Gika.
Just the way I'm living, man, I'm sorry if I'm bragging. Sometimes I be thinking I don't know how this happened. No capping. I make millions off of rapping. Everything fashion, but your car outdated.
Things starting to shake up on the backstretch. Going over the top. I believe that was Gika. And we have athletes down. 2 athletes down. 50 meters to go. Through the finish line, we have Song. Pardon me, Gika, Martin, Song, O, Nagel, Collins, and Boji.
I just wanna pull up in the best ride, 24 karat for my left side, yeah. Yellow diamonds for my next side, and you can't be me in the next life, yeah. When I see my picture, better press.
Well, that was an exciting race. That final 1400 meter in the junior A, B, and senior men's 3.5 lap race. And that was our last final for that grouping. We'll be taking a brief timing break. And at 12:25, we should be resuming with the Junior D, 1 lap, Junior C, 2 laps, and Junior AB Senior 2.5 laps semifinals. Picking 3 in the fastest 4th from each one of those races. So we'll see you back here out on the ice in roughly 9 minutes.
like this, it's hard to get the ice to freeze, water to freeze once you've fixed it. So here's some video of them fixing up the ice.
They're using the fire extinguisher not to put out the fire, but because it's dry ice, and so it freezes the ice instantaneously, and with the softer ice and the sun reflecting onto the pads and also onto the ice, it's a super bake.
All right, Ringsred on the outer is posting a 37-second lap. Lee Bo Ra, 37.58, so pretty consistent.
Down there, it's another touchdown. Man, this year's team is stout.
Again, the track record at the John Rose Oval for
Test,
the ladies
test,
3,000
test
meters,
shot.
4 minutes 30 seconds, .67 by Kathryn Rainey of the United States.
If you couldn't
March 8th
stand
of
living here, why'd
1998.
you take
Malia Sheva, 37.6 seconds. And Sablikova from the Czechoslovakia, 35.53.
For these younger ladies, this is a long race, and so you're going to see different techniques in terms of going out too fast. Some of these ladies, this may be
red, the green, the whole
their second or third 3,000 meters, so it's
you're in every
a tough race for a lot of
my
these people.
friends try to cheer me up. I get together at the Pizza Hut.
And the lap times look like, so far, they're ranging between about, the low 35 seconds to the upper 38. So somewhere in there is going to be the average that you'll see a lot of skaters skating in. The final quartet last pairing is going to be Shannon Ripple against Maria Lamb. And you said this is Maria's event, is the 3,000.
It just gets better with the longer races.
Hometown. This is my
Ron, 38-second lap. Malia Sheva also 38.72. But some really good momentum as they creep up near the 4-minute mark.
Oh, some great momentum for Ringsred. Bo Ra is feeling the effects of the last 6 laps and slowing down her rhythm. It's going to be a close race.
And as they come around the corner, this is going to be their final straightaway. Sheva by the way, 39-second lap. And it looks like Ra's going to posting a time of 4:49. Ringsred just behind him, 4:49. Actually, we heard before this race in the second quartet, the third grouping, Yekaterina Shakova was supposed to be racing against Agnes Friesinger, but Agnes is not racing the 3,000. So I'm guessing in that instance, Yekaterina just races against herself.
Correct. Just races against herself. She's going to have the outer lane. That can be a disappointment for her, I'm sure, because of the. Now it's just a mental game. It's her against herself.
Yeah, I suppose it would be tougher if there's no one really pushing you, you know, if you're just trying to race yourself and keep yourself mentally tough.
A little bit of both. Sometimes it can work to your benefit because then you have no distractions. All you do is put your head down, focus on your race, do your best, and you could be surprised at how strong she may do.
As there she is, Ekaterina Shikova from Russia. Was on the line briefly but stepped off. And ready to go.
7.5 laps. Just about four miles. No, just about 2 miles, 3 kilometers.
And in the grouping behind her on the inside lane, Anna Rakita from Austria. And on the outside lane, Xu Jinjin from China. It's a very good start. You can see the shadows getting very long on the ice. That sun is hitting us right in the face right now, so it is getting lower.
Now the ladies are skating through the shadows in the backstretch, switching lanes. They get a little word of encouragement from their coaches. They get their opening split times, and then think about them for the next lap until they see their coach again.
Shikova, they're not posting any times up for her. I'm sure they're keeping track of that themselves.
Well, that might have been a glitch with the starting gun. Sometimes it's
line written a love song in so long as your hair leads down your spine, but I don't mind a few lines tonight. I'll regret for the rest of time. Let your hips and your lips and your fingertips slip against the city streets, sleeping in again, sleeping in while my friends get high on the edge. The West Side Highway.
Has to be tough at any length, but especially something that's 3,000 meters, you know, where you have no, you can't really set up.
Did you ever make it back to Byron Bay? The day you told me to quit drinking and thinking that I was gonna die before 30. Your mom was so worried about all those kids in the house tearing picture frames down. Our fathers were never around when we were younger. So let me go. Saw you on the river's edge, dragging on a plastic cigarette, with your swim top still wet. So let it go. Meeting you out on the coast. You hate the smell of real smoke, so why'd you always keep me so cold? Collecting shells out on the bay shore. You know I was a shell before, deep in the hands of another. My brother had told me to leave, but I didn't believe the evil beneath some people you meet out in Queens. The way the rain came down the other day in Byron Bay made me feel so alone. So I just went home and scribbled some poem that I know that you'll never read. So let it go. Saw you on the river's edge, dragging on a plastic cigarette, with your swim top still wet. So let me go. Meeting you out on the coast. You hate the smell of real smoke. Why'd you always keep it so close? So let it go. Saw you on the river's edge, dragging on a plastic cigarette, with your swim top still wet.
Jin Jin's really got a nice rhythm. I like what I see with her tempo, keeping the leg speed up. She's really skating in this race. About a 39.4 lap time for Jin Jin. She's coming down the last half lap.
I left my body lying somewhere in the sands of time, but I watch the world float to the dark side of the moon. I feel there's nothing I can do. Yeah. I watch the world float to the dark side of the moon. After all, I knew it had to be something to do with you. I really don't mind what happens now and then, as long as you'll be my friend at the end. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman might, kryptonite. You call me strong, you call me weak, but still your secrets I will keep. Took for granted.
And there's Steven with an amazing jump.
Never let you down. You stumbled in and bumped your head. If not for me, then you'd be dead. I picked you up, put you back on solid ground. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman?
Skaters to the start.
The junior D men are now taking the ice. And we're going to be starting our first heat of the Junior D Men's 400-meter semifinal. In lane 1 is Rafferty Richardson, lane 2, Jason Cole, lane 3, Carl Gengnis, lane 4, Luick Finnegan, and lane 5, Nicholas Lorenz.
Go to the start. Ready.
And they're off. The opener of this 400-meter, Luick Finnegan's in the lead. And they're coming around the first corner. It's a tight fight for first. Remember, in this event, it's top 3 in each heat, plus the first fastest finisher. Luick Finnegan and Rafferty Richardson battling it out in the front. And as they come around across the finish line, it looks like it's going to be Jason Cole, Luick Finnegan, and Rafferty Richardson coming in second and third.
In Heat 2, in lane number 1, Eric Nicholas, lane 2, Ethan Tashida, lane 3, Carson Biergard, lane 4, Isaac Tepe, lane 5, Ollie Ranta, and lane 6, Brian Lee.
Go to the start. Ready.
And Heat 2 of the Junior D Men's 400 meter semifinal is underway. All right, and we're coming around with first and second pretty tight, and it looks like it's going to be a battle for that third qualifying spot. They're rounding the last corner, and it is going to be a tight finish. Oh, and they're battling it out for the first spot. Eric Nichols takes the lead. Brian Lee is in second, and Isaac Tepe coming in third. And Ethan Tashida crossing the line. What a good race.
Next up for the Junior C Men's 800 semifinal, Heat 1, Maximilian Laser, Ashwin Kunduru, Dakota Quant, James Rebecki, and John Tepe.
Go to the start. Ready.
And they're off. Kunduru with a fast start. Quant close behind. Kunduru exits the corner, putting a gap between him and Quant. Look at him go. The gap just keeps widening. Dakota is chasing him down with Rebecki not far behind. Kunduru with 1 lap to go. He is flying. Dakota close behind. James Rebecki is closing the gap between him and Dakota.
Keep going.
Ashton with 200 meters to go. Dakota chasing him and Rebecki not far behind.
And they're coming around to the finish. And it looks like it's going to be Ashwin Kunduru coming in first. Dakota Quant in second. James Rebecki in third. John Tepe in fourth. And we're going to finish this race up with Maximilian Laser coming around the finish. That's what we like to see. All right, now we have Heat 2 of the Junior C Men's 800 meter semifinal. In position 1, there's Aaron Lee. Position 2, Colin Lee. Position 3, Mr. Tarek Wowie Wowie Elatawi. And position 4, David Noe.
Go to the start. Ready.
And they're off. It looks like it's going to be a tight fight for the first cone, with Elatawi in first and Lee not far behind. Lee and Noe are chasing the top 2 skaters, and it looks like they're going to set a blazing fast time. They're rounding the second corner, and it looks like positions 1 and 2 are going to stay the same as we enter the last lap. We have Lee and Noe chasing, and they're trying hard to keep up. Lee and Noe halfway through the second to last corner, and it looks like they're doing some nice pacing along the back stretch. Colin Lee and Tarek are rounding the last corner, and it looks like it's going to be Tarek to the line and Colin Lee in second. We have a fight for third as Aaron Lee and David Noe come to the finish. It looks like it's going to be Noe in third and Lee in fourth. Nice racing. Oh, and we're taking the line for the first heat of the Junior AB Senior Men Combined 100-meter semi. Adriel Gika in first, Eric Choi in lane 2, Jeremy Song in lane 3, Roman Hastings in lane 4, and Edward Nagel in lane 5.
Go to the start. Ready?
And they're off in the opening 200 meters of this 1,000-meter race. Edward Nagel is blazing ahead, and we have Roman Hastings not far behind. The three PSSC skaters are chasing. Opening time of 19.2 seconds. What a fast opener. Roman Hastings is trying to keep up, and Jeremy Song is on his tail. Alron Gika is closing the gap. And we have Eric Choi putting in a valiant effort on that back stretch. Roman Hastings has caught Eddie Nagel. And it looks like Jeremy Song and Adriel Gika are also joining the front pack. And it's Adriel Gika taking the first position as we enter the last lap. Jeremy Song is trying to follow, and Roman Hastings is hanging on. Eddie Nagel is putting in an effort to try to keep up. And we have Eric Choi coming around his second to last corner. Adriel Gika is making the gap grow. And Jeremy Song is fighting through that last corner. Roman Hastings on his tail. It's going to be a big fight for second and third. And Edward Nagel is coming across the line, most likely in fourth. And across the line, it's Adriel Gika, Jeremy Song, Roman Hastings, Edward Nagel. And here comes Eric Choi. What a good race. And we're coming up to our last race of this block for the Junior AB Senior Men 1,000-meter semi. In lane 1, it's going to be Landon Boji. Lane 2, Aaron Choi. Lane 3, Jaden O. Lane 4, Kieran Collins. And lane 5, Riley Martin.
Go to the start. Ready?
And it's a race to the first cone in this last heat of the 1,000-meter semi. Riley Martin in first. And the two PSSC skaters are putting up a good effort. Kieran Collins is coming across the opener in third. And Landon Boji is going around the outside. It looks like Landon Boji is going to catch Riley Martin, with Jaden O and Kieran Collins trailing close behind. Riley Martin and Landon Boji coming across in positions 1 and 2. And Kieran Collins and Jadino are coming across in positions 3 and 4. That was a lap of 30 for Riley Martin and the fastest lap of 29.8 for Landon Boji. Aaron Choi is crossing the line with 1 lap to go. And there's a fight for first between Riley Martin and Landon Boji. Who's it gonna be? It's a race to the line. Oh, and it's gonna be Landon Boji in first with Riley Martin within 0.03 of a second. Kieran Collins in third and Jadino in fourth. And coming into the last corner, we have Aaron Choi. Let's make some noise for Aaron Choi. And he's coming around the bend. 2 arms down, he's fighting for this finish. And there is Aaron Choi in 5th. That was some amazing racing, guys. We will be restarting at 1:05.
Still looks like she's
flying.
And it looks like on the infield, we have 2 of our midway skaters who will be heading to Germany on Sunday, Elise and Elena Stave. And joining them is Leah Choi, the Puget Sound skater, also heading to Germany for her first Junior Worlds. Let's give them a round of applause.
Really pushing down towards it, and she will finish with a... It's 4:34. So it started out as a great lap, tapered back a little bit, but it's still near top 5 depending on what the last 4 do. Katerina Labsheva coming down on the inner lane will finish 4:36 it looks like. And just behind at 4:40, it's Suji. So the time started fast in the early laps, Jason, but tapered back near the end. You know, probably used a little bit too much at the beginning. There's Riko Ishino on the inside lane for Japan, and on the outside, she'll be racing against Irene Wust.
This is the big stuff right here. A lot on the line. This is when Shannon can defend.
Look at Mark go on the Zamboni. Really making sure that the ice is good for all of our skaters this weekend, so that way we can have some safe and fun racing.
Well over 6 seconds. So it's going to be difficult. Ishino's going to have a really great 3,000 meters.
You know, Mark, I think that's her strength. The long races are Shino's strength, so I'm sure Shannon's not counting her chickens yet.
A fair start for the 2 of them. In the last grouping, on the inside is Shannon Rempel right there, defending world champion. And to the left of her, Maria Lamb, which is, of course, you said this is her best one, is 3,000 meters here.
That's right. She's definitely an endurance athlete. Loves.
We talked about Maria's, strengths are the longer races, and she gave us a moment of her time to tell us exactly why.
I guess I'm better at them. I just like the long races. I think you have time to get into a good rhythm, and I like to start out kind of easy and start to pull lap times down and go faster. And
I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife.
All right, there you saw her. Very recognizable to you as you coached her for a little bit.
Well, I coached her back in her first days on the X, so I don't have a lot to take credit for where she is now, but it's just neat to see one of our Minnesota skaters, Wisconsin skaters doing so well.
It's gonna be a long, long time.
Maria's coming back here. I have Shannon on his last lap.
I had a 34-second lap on that last one this deep into the race. Very impressive. 34, still at a 34. Rocket Man, late into this match for all four of these skaters.
They all know what's on the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is first, second, third place championships. Looks like Shannon's responded. Gold, if not in the whole competition, she sure wants it in this 3,000 meters. Another Dutch distance skater, very strong.
Well, Ashino will finish first between the two groups. Rempel will be second, so we'll know right off the bat whether she has the 6 seconds.
Maria Lamb, negative split, brought it back down to 34.90.
Just continues to get faster. The bell went down for Eriko Ashino.
Boost to the 35.7.
Just my job.
I don't know if I can sit down for a second.
Rocket Man.
Lamb coming in well ahead of Rempel. 34.
It's gonna be a long, long time.
And here's the final.
Brings me round again to find another man that think I am at home. Rocket Man, burning out the fuse out there.
This is it. Maria Lamb, USA, coming down the home stretch, 15 meters to go.
Maria Lamb pushing as hard as
And
she
I
can.
think it's gonna be a long, long time.
26.69.
Touchdown brings me round again to find another man that think I am at home.
Second lead coming into the
Rocket Man, burning out the fuse out there.
second post is a 4:20, and Eriko Ashino is your new
I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Very good. She did a great job.
And I think it's gonna be a long,
Ashino is a
long
strong
time.
Japanese competitor. She's been competing
And I
at
think it's
the
gonna be
senior
a long, long time.
at World Cups. She's in Hamar, Italy.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
She is just so pleased.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long
a
time.
6-point deficit on the defending world champion, but she also blows away the ring record. The previous ring record was 4:30. She beat it by better than 10 seconds. She absolutely scorched the ring today. And that is your new junior world champion for the all-around for the women, Eriko Ashino from Japan.
Wow, what a race. Came down to the last race. The 500, the 1,000, the 1,500. Now finally the 3,000 decides the junior world champion for ladies.
And there's Ashino.
Something's got a hold on me
Be happy
lately.
here. Look at the smile on
Though
her
I
face.
don't know myself anymore.
What a relief.
Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door.
Well, it was definitely an impressive day today, Jason.
Out of my
A lot of
mind,
people coming
how
out.
many
You know, of course,
times
when the world's
did
cover,
I
this ring
tell
records are
you
going to
I'm
fall. The men's
no
record
good
with
at
3,000. The last 8 took the previous record. And in this one, the last 4 took it, including better by 10 seconds. Just an exciting race all day today.
Skin out my bones.
And more to come tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tomorrow's going to be the men's competition. There you have Ashino. She Shannon for first place. Shannon from Canada. Great competitors. Great sign of sportsmanship.
Again, we will have the medal ceremony for the women's 3,000, which is going to be to Arika Ashino, and also for the all-around as the women's worlds are done tomorrow. The men will compete, and of course, CTV will be there broadcasting live. Jerry Automatic is going to be joining us in the booth. You know, when Jerry gets in the booth and behind the microphone, you never know what's going to happen. So it could be exciting. But before the awards ceremony, we're going to take we're going to break away here so we can rest our voices. And thanks for being with us. For the rest of the CTV crew, I say thank you, Jason. It was a pleasure, and I will see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Mark. I'm just getting invigorated watching all these great speed skaters. Who knows, maybe I'll come back and race tomorrow.
Stay tuned if you want to see my lovely face. Stay tuned if you want to see the award ceremony. Also, this is, again, Jason, in case you hadn't seen it, from the 2002 Salt Lake City Games. And I haven't done any speed skating, but I can run kind of fast. I think we can get a shot of that after this. But thanks for being with us, and enjoy the rest of the pictures.
From the Netherlands, Irene Woost.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars.
Ladies and gentlemen, your medalist for the ladies 3,000 meters at the World Junior Speed Skating Championship 2004 at the John Hall
ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say,
American speed skating. As flashy as the latest equipment, as modern as the latest technology. It hasn't always been quite so bright and shiny, but it's always been the most successful Olympic winter sport for the United States. First Winter Olympics, 1924, Chamonix, France, and the first gold medal awarded to anyone in any sport from any country went to American speed skater Charles Jutrock. Although he didn't know it at the time, he started two traditions. First, American speed skating success. We've still won more Winter Olympic medals than any other American sport. And second, American dominance in the sprints. 4 years later at St. Moritz, and once again, America takes home a medal in the 500 meter. John O'Neill Farrell wins the bronze, and for the next 30 years, an American stands on the platform every time the 500 meter is skated in Olympic competition. And then, when the Olympics come home to Lake Placid in 1932, the medals come home also. For the first and last time, pack style instead of metric. John Shea gold medals in the 500 and 1500 meters. His teammate Irving Jaffrey picks up America's first medals in the distance races, gold, in both the 5,000 and the 10,000 meter. And Ed Murphy picks up the 5,000 meter silver. Garmisch, Germany, 1936. American Leo Freisinger picks up the bronze in the 500 meter. No one knows it yet, but this will be the last Winter Olympics for 12 years. The tragedy of the Second World War sidelines two Winter Games. Bartholomew, perhaps the greatest backstyle speed skater ever, 14 national titles, helps get the U.S. back to its winning tradition. He and teammate Bobby Fitzgerald tied for silver at St. Moritz in the 500. 4 years later, Jason Stickney and Boston, one of the greatest winners of speed skating, and 2 more American medals. This is Henry's beautiful gold medal race in the 500. Other sports for the next decade.
In the outer lane, Jean Ashworth of the United States, now living in Wilmington, Massachusetts. On the inner lane, Natalie Liebnick from Berlin, Germany.
Squaw Valley, 1960.
Jeannie, about the best American hope.
Jeannie did not disappoint the crowd.
Off to a good start. Americans are usually very good at starts. Jean on the outside has won 10 national speed skating titles.
Jean Ashworth won the bronze that day, becoming the first American woman ever to medal in speed skating.
Her time, 46.1 seconds for Jean Ashworth here of the United States.
Ashworth's teammate, Bill Disney, a shirt-tail relative of Walt Disney, and skating, coincidentally enough, in California, won the silver.
And he finished.
Disney was also the first American to wear anything like the modern racing skin. Then, in 1964, 10 years after the Soviets virtually pushed the Americans off the top of the medal stand,
McDermott turning it on. He's in the outside lane.
Terry McDermott pushes his way back to the top.
And this could be a gold medal for the United States, and if it is, it'll be the first one. He makes the switch to the inside lane. McDermott skating well, 38, 39, 40, 42. He's got the lead.
Not only was it the first gold medal for speed skaters in the Olympics, it was the only gold medal won by any U.S. athlete in those games. Terry McDermott returned to the games in 1964. It wasn't the only thing that had changed since 1964.
Terry's about 7 pounds heavier than he was 4 years ago. Married to Rachel, not harboring anymore. He used to live in Pensacola, Michigan, up on Saginaw Bay. Now lives in Birmingham, where he's a sales representative.
One thing hadn't changed. Once again, he was the underdog.
Keller of Germany in first place. Thomason of Norway in second. Grisham of the Soviet Union in third. All three Americans are down below them. So this is the last chance the United States has for a medal.
Once again, McDermott came to two, skating from the last seed into second place. While McDermott's come from behind finish, the only great speed skating story to come out of Grenoble, France in 1968.
And it looks like our first final, the Junior E Women's 400 meters, taking the ice. In lane 1, we have Zoe Barron Eshelman. Lane 2, Luciana Molinares Rodriguez. Lane 3, Sehi Lippert. Lane 4, Isabella Ramos Young. Lane 5, Ada Cow. Lane 6, Evangeline Mills. And lane 7, Julia Dahlmeyer.
Can you hear? There we go. Go to the start. Ready.
And they're off with this 400-meter final. With no previous outdoor national age group record set for Junior E, whoever wins this race will be the Junior E national record holder for outdoor age group nationals. Luciana is first, setting a blazing pace as she has around 200 meters left, with the next two skaters not far behind. We have a second trailing pack of 3 skaters and a fourth pack of 1 skater, with Luciana rounding the second corner, and she's coming to the last 50 meters of this 400-meter race. And in first, we have Luciana, our new Junior E age group national record holder for outdoor nationals. In second, we have Mills. Third, Dahlmeyer. Ada Cow in second. In third, we have Lippert. Fourth, Dahlmeyer. Fifth, Ramos Young. Sixth, Barron Eshelman. And 7, Mills, with a final time of 1:13. Let's give it up for our Junior E ladies. Our next race will be the Junior E men's 400-meter finals. In lane 1, we have Henry Shields. Lane 2, Radley Richardson. Lane 3, Leo Boji. Lane 4, Ethan Zhao. Lane 5, Mason Ha. Lane 6, Winston Dang. And lane 7, Aaron Zhao.
Go to the start. Ready?
And they're off fighting to that first cone. It looks like Leo and Mason are going to be numbers 1 and 2 as we enter the first corner, with Mason Ha taking the lead. And the gap is growing between him and the rest of the pack. It's a fight for second with Aaron, Leo, and Henry Shields in 2, 3, and 4. Our second trailing pack is not far behind. Mason Ha has entered the last corner, and he's rounding it out with around 60 meters to go. Leo Boji is not far behind. Same with Aaron Zhao. And it looks like it's going to be Mason Ha to the line in a time of 43 seconds. Winston in second, Aaron in third, Landon in fourth, Leo in fourth, Ethan in fifth, Rafferty in sixth, and Henry in seventh. And Mason Ha just set the Junior E Outdoor National Record. Our next race will be the Junior D Women's 400-meter finals. Lane 1, Katrina Bergard. Lane 2, Charlotte Rebecki. Lane 3, Tilly Quant. Lane 4, Xin Dang. Lane 5, Chloe Kim. And lane 6 and 7, Nikita Kazone and Alice Chamberlain.
Go to the start. Ready?
And it looks like it's going to be Chloe Kim entering the first corner, with Midway PSSC in Wisconsin all trailing. Tilly is in second, fighting with Shin for that second position. Alice and Nikita are fighting for positions 4 and 5. And we have Charlotte Rebecki. Oh, and we finished the race with Chloe Kim in first, Shin Dang in second, Tilly Quant in third. Let's give a round of applause for these skaters. That was a really fast race.
Next group, come on out.
On the line for the B final of the Junior D Men's 400 is in lane 1, Nicholas Lorenz, lane 2, Carl Gagnes, lane 3, Carson Biergard, and lane 4, Ethan Toshida.
Midway representing in this final.
We're going to wait a second for skaters to finish getting off the ice, then we'll get rolling.
Go to the start. Ready.
And they're off with Nicholas taking the lead in this one-lap race. It is a sprint to the line. Nicholas Lorenz exits the corner in front with Carl chasing him, then Carson, and then Ethan. Nicholas and Carl exiting that second corner. It's going to be close. Carl on the inner, but Nicholas has him, and Nicholas takes first, then Carl. And Carson third, and coming in fourth is Carson Biergard. Next race is the Junior D Men's 400A Final with Lane 1, Eric Nicholas, Lane 2, Brian Lee, Lane 3, Isaac Tepe, Lane 4, Ollie Ranta, Lane 5, Jason Cole, Lane 6 and 7, Luke Finnegan, and Rafferty Richardson.
Go to the start. Ready.
And they're off, with Luke Finnegan taking the lead, entering the first corner. Luke Finnegan exits the first corner in lead with Eric close behind. This pack is showing a very tight race. It'll be a close finish with Luke Finnegan exiting the second corner first. Eric Nicholas not far behind. And it's a sprint between 4 skaters. And it's... Ooh, that's a close one. We have to wait for the board to see what it says. It's Eric Nicholas, Jason Cole, Luke Finnegan, Brian Lee, and Rafferty Richardson. Then Isaac Tepe and Ollie Ranta.
And next up will be our Junior C women in their 800-meter final. We just have one A final, and in lane 1 will be Val Molinares Rodriguez. Lane 2, Libby Anderson. Lane 3, Juliet Song. Lane 4, Eileen O. Lane 6, Isabel Tashida. Lane 6, Gwen Vanderheiden. And lane 7, Allison Law.
Go to the start. Ready.
And we're entering the first 50 meters of this 800-meter race. It looks like they're taking this race out very conservative with a little bit of shuffling at the front of the pack. They're all trying to fight for that second position behind the leader, trying to get the most draft on this back stretch. And they're entering the second corner. It looks like the pace isn't picking up too much. Gwen is in the lead, with PSSC and Midway fighting for those spots. And it looks like Eileen O has taken the lead as we enter this last lap, with Val trying to catch her. Allison and Julia are right behind with Gwen, Libby. Oh, and it's a sprint on this backstretch. You can see them. There's not too much headwind today, so it's going to be a really fast lap. They're entering their last corner, and it looks like PSSC is leading the way with Midway not far behind. They're entering the last 50 meters, and it's going to be a sprint to the finish. Oh, this is going to be a tight one. And it's going to be Eileen O with the win. Val in second. PSSC in third and fourth, Allison and Juliet respectively. Gwen in fifth. And 6 and 7 are going to be Anderson and Tashida. Great racing, ladies. Next up will be our B final for our Junior C men's 800-meter race. This race will consist of 2 skaters. In lane 1, Aaron Lee, and lane 2, Maximilian Laser.
Go to the start. Ready.
And they're off. This is going to be a close race. Both Wisconsin skaters are entering the first corner.
Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline.
And it looks like Lee is going to take the lead with Laser trailing him.
Doing the things you used to do. As I was motivating over the hill, I saw Maybelline in a coupe de ville. A Cadillac rolling on an open road, nothing out to run my V8 A Cadillac doing about 95.
They're coming around the second corner, and it's going to be 1 to go across the line with Lee and Laser, positions 1 and 2. Some nice pacing from Lee in the front, and Laser has 2 arms down, trying to close that gap.
A Cadillac pulled up to 104, before got hot and wouldn't do no more. The gun got cloud and started to rain. I told him
Lee is coming around the back stretch, and Laser is not far behind. The wind has picked up a little bit.
why can't you be true? You done started back doing the things you used to do.
Lee drops his arm going into this last corner. And it looks like it's going to be Lee across the line. And Laser in second in a time of 1:36.2. Our next race is going to be the A final of the Junior C men's 800 meters. In lane 1, we have Tarek Elatawi. Lane 2, Colin Lee. Lane 3, Ashwin Kunduru. Lane 4, Dakota Quant. Lane 5, James Rebecki. Lane 6, John Tepe. And lane 7, Davin Noe.
Go to the start. Ready. Skaters off the line. False start, position 4. There's one false start on this race. Go to the start. Ready.
And after our callback from the starter, the boys are off. It looks like Tarek and Ashwin are taking positions 1 and 2 with Colin Lee in third. And we see those top 3 skaters starting to break away from the rest of the pack as they go through this backstretch. And as we come through the first 400 meters, it looks like we're going to have the first 3 skaters skating a time of 38 seconds and the pack of 4 with around 40 seconds a lap. The first 3 skaters are still continuing to pull away as they drop both arms on the backstretch, a real race for first place. And it's really going to be a fight for the finish with Tarek in first, Ashwin in second, and Colin Lee in third. Will there be any upsets? Oh, we'll see what the final time was. And our pack of 4 crosses the line. It looks like it's going to be Tarek, Ashwin, and Colin, positions 1, 2, and 3. Dakota and James in positions 4 and 5, and Rebecki, Noe, and Tepe in positions 5, 6, and 7. Next up, we'll have our Master Women's 800-meter final, with position 1, Gretchen Hauer, position 2, Susan Klein, position 3, Julie Noe, position 4, Andrea Sujapun, and position 5, Sarah Cushman.
Go to the start. Ready.
It looks like Sarah Cushman's going to take the lead as we enter the first corner of this race, with the other 4 skaters not far behind. Sarah Cushman is really pushing the pace on this 800 meters. Andrea Sujapun is chasing down Sarah Cushman as we enter the second corner of this 800-meter race. The other 3 skaters are chasing not far behind. And it looks like it's going to be Sarah Cushman coming across with the first split in a lap time of 44 seconds. Sujapun in second with a lap time of 50 seconds. And the other 3 skaters with a lap time of 54 to 55 seconds. Cushman has a wide lead on the rest of the pack, and Sujapun is still trying to chase her down with the other 3 skaters chasing down Sujapun. Cushman is coming around the final corner, and it looks like it's going to be Sarah Cushman with the win in this Masters Women's 800-meter final. Andrea Sujapun is coming down the final stretch, and it looks like she's going to take second place. And Hauer, Noe, and Klein coming around the final corner in positions 3, 4, and 5. Great racing. Our next race is the Masters Men's 800-meter final. In position 1, James Gil de la Madrid. Position 2, Paul Good. Position 3, Jeff Terwilliger. Position 4, Richard Furr. Position 5, Paul Pudati. Position 6, Edison Giga. Position 7, Jeremy Kerslake. And position 8, Gary Groen.
Go to the start. Ready.
And they're off in the first lap of this 800-meter final. And as our first 2 skaters get their opening split of 39 seconds, Kerslake in third. The rest of our skaters cross the line, chasing them down, with Mr. Giga coming across into his second and final lap. going to be a fight to the line. It looks like it's going to be good, and Terwilliger coming across the line 1 and 2 in a lap time of 35 seconds. Kerslake in third with a lap time of 41 seconds. And the rest of our skaters are coming across this final corner down the last 50-meter stretch. Furr in fourth, Rowan in fifth. Gilda Lamadrid in sixth, Pudati in seventh, and Pika coming around this last corner. Let's give them a round of applause. And he's closing on this last 50 meters at the 800-meter final. Nice racing. Our next race will be the Junior A, B, and Senior Women's 1,000-meter finals. In position 1, our past youth Olympian Claire Jung. In lane 2, Caitlin Lee. Lane 3, Keely Whitcomb. And lane 4, Audrey Hahn.
Go to the start. Ready?
And they're off in this 1,000-meter final. It looks like Keely Whitcomb is opening the gap, pulling out all the stops to try to win this 1,000-meter final. The 3 PSS ski skaters are right behind Audrey Hahn, Caitlin Lee, and Claire Jung, positions 2, 3, and 4 across the opening split. It looks like Whitcomb opened in a time of 21 seconds. She's coming down the back stretch, one arm down, giving it all she's got. The 3 PSC skaters are doing some pack skating and pacing, which is really good in a race like this. Keely Whitcomb coming down the front stretch with 1 lap to go, with a lap time of 35.9 seconds. Our 3 PSSC skaters are trying to keep up. Caitlin Lee, Audrey Hahn, and Claire Jung, with Claire Jung passing Audrey going into the second to last corner. It looks like Caitlin Lee has taken off. Keely Whitcomb is entering this final corner. Caitlin Lee trying to catch her, and Claire Jung. Audrey Hahn is not far behind, but Keely Whitcomb is entering this last 50 meters, 2 arms down as she comes across the line in a blazing fast time of 1:37.9. Caitlin Lee and Claire Jung fighting to the line, and it looks like it's going to be Claire Jung in second, Caitlin Lee in third, and Audrey Hahn in fourth. What a good race. Next up will be our Junior A, B, and Senior Men 1,000-meter B final. In lane 1, we have Eddie Nagel. Lane 2, Eric Choi. And lane 3, Aaron Choi.
Go to the start. Ready?
It looks like Eddie Nagel's taking this start out hot with the Choi brothers chasing him down. Eddie Nagel's coming through this first 200 meters, and his opener will be a 20.8. Eric Choi in second and Aaron Choi in third, chasing him down. Eddie Nagel with both arms up on the back stretch, showing us some really good pacing. Eric is not far behind Eddie as they're rounding out this second corner in the first lap of this 1,000-meter final. Eddie Nagel will come across with a lap time of 39.4 seconds, with Eric Choi in a time of 40.8 seconds. Aaron Choi is entering the last 50 meters of the first lap, and it looks like he's going to come across the line in a time of 48.4 seconds. Eddie Nagel has entered the backstretch, both arms down. Eric Choi not far behind him, giving it grit and determination. Aaron Choi is rounding out this backstretch. And it looks like Eddie is entering his last 50 meters of this race. Coach Lee giving some good words of encouragement on the backstretch to Aaron Choi. And it looks like Eddie Nagel is going to cross first in a time of 1 minute and 42 seconds. Eric Choi in a time of 1 minute 49 seconds. And here comes Aaron Choi, our last skater in this race. Let's give him a round of applause as he enters this last 50 meters. And it'll be Aaron Choi in third in a time of 2:06. And that will round out our men's 1,000-meter B final. And now this is our last race of the day, our junior A, B, and senior men's 1,000-meter final. In lane 1, we have Mr. Landon Boji. Lane 2, Riley Martin. Lane 3, Kieran Collins. Lane 4, Jaden O. Lane 5, Adriel Gika. Lane 6, Jeremy Song. In lane 7, Romans Hastings.
Go to the start. Ready?
And they're off. We already know this will be a tight race with Riley Martin seemingly taking the lead at the beginning of this 200-meter opener. Landon is right behind with Kieran Collins on his tail. Jeremy Song, Roman Hastings, Adriel Gika, and Jaden O following the pack. It looks like there will be no position changes as we round out this corner, with Jaden O keeping up at the back of the pack, trying to stay in that draft.
Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1.
As they come around this corner, they're going to be entering their last lap of this 1,000-meter race. And it looks like they're putting down a lap time of 33 seconds, with Landon Boji taking the lead as we enter this second-to-last corner. Kieran Collins right behind him, and Roman Hastings. Jeremy Song is chasing them down, and Adriel Gika is gaining some speed on the outside. Riley Martin and Jaden O are keeping up. And it's a fight going into this entrance corner. Landon Boji still in front. Kieran Collins right behind. Adriel Gika is coming around the outside with Jeremy Song and Roman Hastings right behind. And it looks like it's going to be Landon, Adriel, Kieran, Jeremy, Roman, Jaden, and Riley.
Go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't there some P-rest that's for bitchin'? You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no love boy, you ball boy. Fish Gatorade or something. Since 2009.
Thank you all so much for coming out to day 1 of the 2026 Age Group Long Track Nationals. We'll see you all tomorrow bright and early for another day of racing.
polish. No Wayne Grower, he was in jail, that's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you cause like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the road label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie, here 69 God. Ay, freak, need to stay there inside. Ay, like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what, little baby help you get your lingo up. What, 21 get your first street cred. Thug makes you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what, Quavo said you can be from Northside. What, 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you're not a colleague, you a colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a 69 God. He a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. He a 69 God. He the 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV-ho. OV-ho. Say OV-ho. OV-ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step.